I bought a Sustainiac for my gym guitar. I didn't see a lot of videos about it. I took video or pictures of me installing it and how I installed it. I'm going to show you the box that it came in, and um, it basically came in this white box, and it came in these three little boxes here. This is the sustainer bridge, the driver kit, and the jack and the 9-volt battery and the switches and toggle switches. Um, it came with some instruction manuals to how to hook it up. This is what it came in. It's just basically how to install it in a gym guitar with the with that Pacific 5-way switch. Came with a troubleshooting guide and installation guide. Pretty standard stuff. This, you know, it didn't take very long to get here. I mean, because this product is from the United States and it's built in the United States, and that's why I went with the Sustainiac, is because it was in the United States, and I thought it would be easier to install. Now, I didn't install the 9-volt battery and carve out a 9-volt battery. I didn't carve out a 9-volt battery pocket, and I just installed everything under the pick guard. This is it installed, and I have pictures of it, and I'll walk you through the pictures. Basically, the switches are here, the on and off switch, and the multi-frequencies switch is here. What I basically did was I carved it out, and I have pictures of this, and I'll put the pictures at the very end of this and kind of show you what I did, how I installed it. The battery is right here, so every time you change the battery, you have to pull out the tremolo bar and pull off the guard, and it sounds a lot harder than it is, but I had to do it several times before I got the Sustainiac to somewhat work, and I had to do it a few times to get the Sustainiac to work, but everything seems to work. It just took a long time to wire it up. What I did was I took it, opened the chassis up. There was a small spot in there, and I just took a Dremel tool and I carved it out slowly, and until there was enough room for the electronics, which was a kind of rectangular type thing covered in plastic, and managed to get that in there. Carved a little bit more out so I could put a 9-volt battery in there, and I chose to do it that way because I was so afraid that if I were to take a Dremel tool and carve out the back, that I would hit the cavity here, and since I was installing it myself, I chose, well, just install it under the bridge because it has an on and off switch, or under the pick guard because it has an on and off switch, and that's basically what I did. Um, um, so basically the pictures I have, which will be at the end of this, it just shows you what the electronics look like, um, what came in the box, how I installed it. I just basically used a Dremel tool, um, uh, and that's basically how I installed it. I mean, there's a lot of soldering and grounding issues that came with it after it was installed. Um, it didn't seem to work right. I mean, it does sustain. One of the things that I had when I installed it was that it kept the on and off switch was switched in such a way that the rear pickup would turn off and on instead of it when you flip the switch, it would just turn on automatically. The sustainer would when you flipped it on. Um, that was an issue. Solved that issue. There was a grounding issue. One of the battery things came undone. Had to, for the 9-volt battery, had to resolder that on. Put that's basically it. 3 or 4 times opening up the bias or the pick guard to resolder and move wires around, troubleshooting, and got it to work. And that's just my experience with the Sustainic, and it is the Sustainic Pro, Stealth Pro.